What's up, Elites? It's the Elite Ace. We live action. You already know what it is. Okay. Too old for anime? I mean, what exactly is too old for anime? Now, before I go into that, let's go back to the source of this topic. And this is something that, I've experienced before. I will continue to experience it. You watching this video, you've probably experienced it. Society, a lot of people in society, they tend to think, oh, anime is a cartoon. Now, we all know anime is short for animation. It's Japanese animation. And a cartoon, I mean, when you think of the word cartoon, say cartoon. Cartoon is, Tiny Toons, Looney Tunes, Mickey Mouse. Let's see. Ren and Stimpy, Nickelodeon shows, Cartoon Network. Yes, they show animes on Cartoon Network, but you get the idea. So, this is the thing. This goes back to one time when I was at work. And I was on my phone, of course. It was slow on my phone, texting. I went back to the home screen, and I went to plug my phone back up, set it up top on the shelf. And one of the female coworkers was back there with me. She picked up, looked at my phone. I had the current Ichigo as the background on my phone. And she was like, "Oh, you watch anime?" I said, "Yeah, I do." I said, "I'm surprised, that you know what that is." I said, "No offense, I wasn't trying to sound sexist." And she said, "Yeah, I used to date a guy who watched anime. He was really, really into it, and he had me watch one of the animes." I said, "Which anime?" She's like, "I don't know. One of the animes called Chobits or something." And I said, "Yeah, I think that's an anime for girls. It's a girly anime." She said, "Yeah, that's what he said." So she told me, but I thought it was kind of weird. I mean, like, I'm looking at her like, what are you doing? You're 35 still watching cartoons. Now, I looked at her, I said, what's wrong with being 35 watching animes? She's like, I mean, it's something a little kid would do. And see, that's the thing, Elites. That's the thing right there. Anime is not kiddie. There are so many types of media that is age appropriate and appeals to different ages and that are catered to different ages. Like I said, everything is age appropriate. From the food we eat, to the movies we watch, to the books we read, to the DVDs we buy and watch. Everything. Now, it really makes me just want to grab these people, sit them in front of this room, and let them see scenes of all the thousands of animes, all the gruesome scenes, the gory scenes, the sex scenes, the harsh cussing, the curse words, everything about it. Everything. Because, like I said in my previous video that I made a long time ago, titled, I Play Video Games, So What? Like I said in there, and I really don't like repeating myself from my previous videos because it makes it seem like, I can't come up with any type of source material. But, what I was saying in that previous video, Elites, is that when you're younger, as you get older, things change as far as what you like. Like when I was younger, I look back at the animes that I used to watch. There's no way I would watch them now. When you're little, think back what you used to eat when you were little. I mean, little applesauce cups and fish sticks. Like, you don't eat that no more. Well, I don't eat it anymore. And the way with society, it makes you wonder. And this right here, this video is also the tie-in to Little Bubble's third question that she put in the video request. Because she said, I think she said something along the lines, one of the questions she asked me was, how come people look down and talk about anime or make fun of people who watch anime, but yet they can watch things like Boondocks, who obviously that show is drawn in the anime style, close to it. And this is what I don't understand. If I was to say, oh yeah, I watch anime, yup, Death Note, Bleach, Gundam, Ninja Scroll, Naruto, etc., I'm looked at as weird, lame, boring, be frowned upon, be called a nerd. But as soon as I say, anyway, you watch Boondocks? Oh, hell yeah, that's my shit, dog. Yeah, that shit funny. Man, they be clowning on there. Like, it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, motivator. So, you're proud to watch that cartoon. But when I bring up, I watch anime. Which obviously, I know you've been looking at this. You've seen gory scenes, which is not for, you know, kids. So anyway, you can watch that. But this is what I think. It's not so much that it's animated. Damn, look at that. Look. That, I mean, that's nothing kiddie. But anyway, I think this is what it is. It's not so much that it's animated. It's just the fact of what it is. Because I know so many people watch the Boondocks. People way older than me. Some of my ex-girlfriends were older than me, and they watched, they loved it. Guess what? That's not considered anime. It has an anime looking style, close to it. But it's still considered a cartoon. But oh, I guess because they cuss a lot, or they say the word nigga, or the fact that, you know, they use racial jokes. They racial profile in there. They use racial stereotypes. All those kind of things. Yes, Boondocks is a good show. It's funny as hell. I love the Boondocks. But it's okay to watch that and be looked at as a plus. Like, cool, yeah, okay, you watch Boondocks. But let me say, like I said, oh yeah, man, I watched Neon Genesis Evangelion. You hear that record skip? Hey, what? You know, so of course they probably never heard of it, but still they say, what if they say anime? They say anime. Oh man, a lot of people don't even know what anime is. You say anime, and you give an example. You give an example of something that you know they've seen already that's blew up widespread all across America, like Pokemon or Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon. And when they think, oh, that's anime, they automatically think all anime is like that, or they think that's the kind of stuff you like. Because I can't give an example. They say, what's anime? I can't say, oh, you know, you ever heard of Full Metal Panic? They're like, what? You ever heard of Nadesco? Huh? But as soon as you say anime, you know that, you know, Dragon Ball or something, they gonna think, oh man, he likes stuff like Dragon Ball. He likes like Sailor Moon. That is called being small-minded and simple-minded. You just got just a one-track, tunnel vision-ass mind or thought process, which is messed up. So anyway, Simpsons. I love The Simpsons. You know, the new episodes, the new stuff is not as funny as the classic episodes of The Simpsons. I'm sorry, it's not. I mean, that's up for debate. So that's what I feel and believe. Look at that. So many people, grown people, watch The Simpsons. Same thing with Family Guy. Yes, Family Guy has its little sexual jokes, or it's you know, it's little racial jokes, everything. Some will call it an adult cartoon, if you want to call it that. But the fact of the matter is still a cartoon. So people, they love to watch Simpsons, Family Guy, and Boondocks. It's cool though. But yet when I watch Japanese anime, it's messed up. I don't, you know, I understand it. And the difference is the fact that reason why anime is not a cartoon, there is no character progression or story progression throughout cartoons. And I'm giving you an example. Look at The Simpsons. Look, I mean, they've stayed the same age forever. Same thing with Boondocks. They're gonna stay little. You know, Family Guy, Stewie is gonna stay a baby. It's gonna stay like that. Chris is gonna stay his age. Meg is gonna stay the same. Bart is gonna stay 10. Lisa is gonna stay 8. Yes, we've had those episodes where they go into the future, but that's it. Each episode has a different plot, of course, but there's no main set story, just like an anime. You know, anime characters would die and come back. Yes, I know there's been deaths in Simpsons before. You know, Bleeding Gums Murphy, Maude, you know, Ned Flanders' wife. And you have, let's see, deaths in Boondocks, of course. But the thing is, and Family Guy, the thing is though, with the anime, the characters grow. You know, they get stronger, they become more worse than what they were, or who they used to be. And also another thing, when I was at work one time, I'm checking my YouTube inbox, checking my comments, you know, check up what you all the subscribers and viewers had to say about one of my videos. And she wanted, now this is a different female, mind you. And I'm gonna get to this about what I notice about all this, mainly how it's females who be talking this stuff. I'm on my phone checking the comments from the subscribers, you know, and I'm checking, see like, what are you doing? It's not. I'm like, oh, checking my comments from my subscribers. You know, what are you talking about? I said, oh, I'm on YouTube. Oh, really? What do you talk about? But, you know, anime, games. I do unboxings and discussions, everything. And you know what she said? She said, "Jeez, you're like a 14-year-old." So I said, how? She was like, video games, and I quoted my title from one of my videos. I said, yeah, I play video games, so what? And I told her, I said, you have to remember, video games are not for kids, not all of them. I mean, there are some mature titles out there, but she wouldn't. She'd just stand there like a deer in the headlights if I start the name God of War, Dante's Inferno, Dead Space. She doesn't know. She's a young female, a teenager still. But what I'm getting at is, and there are older people who act like that too. So don't think I'm bashing all my young subscribers and viewers. But this is my thing. I notice mostly females that's like that, who have that one-track mind. They see you watching the anime or some kind of form of anime that you like. They think, oh, you're immature, you're kiddie, or that's lame, that's boring, that's stupid. Mostly females like that. Now don't get me wrong, there are a lot of females out there who like anime and manga. You know, I have a lot of female subscribers, believe it or not. But the majority of the ones that I've ever came across, or the ones I've been getting told about from other people, they all act the same way. I mean, let's see here. You like this movie right here, Neon Genesis Evangelion. I mean, if anime was such a kiddie thing, let's see, Death Note, we all know that's not kiddie. Ninja Scroll, we really know that's not kiddie. Fist of the Northern Star, Full Metal Panic, Full Metal Alchemist, let's see, Bleach, to me that's not kiddie. What else? Oh yeah, Tokyo Majin, of course, Blue Gender, Yuki Kazi. You know, the list goes on and on. Ghost in the Shell, Akira, all these kind of things. The Gundams, well, let's SD Gundam. That's, you know, that's out of question. But that's the thing. Same thing with the games. I don't get it. And back to the main thing. Too old for anime. Elites, what do you think is too old for anime? I mean, I guess what, 70, 80, 90s, and it's too old. But I feel being a teenager, you know, to your 20s, your 30s, your 40s. I know a guy, 41 years old, still loves anime. My older brother still loves anime. It is something that is made for adults. Afro Samurai, nothing kiddie about that at all. There are animes no little kid would sit in front of. There are animes that I know some parents would never even show their kids. And that's how you know it's not kiddie, because if it was kiddie, oh yeah, sure, that's appropriate for my child or my niece or my nephew or my grandchildren. But that's, excuse me, that's not the case. So that's my whole thoughts about it, Elites. Tell me what you think about it. You think that is messed up and wrong? People will quickly accept Boondocks and Simpsons and Family Guy, but yet you bring up anime, they find out, you know, they think it's something wrong with that? Or do you think there's a what do you think your age limit is for anime or video games? Let me know that. And do you think it's most in your life or your experiences? Do you think it's mostly females who like that, other guys who be hating on you, or older people who just don't get it? But yeah, hopefully you all like this video. Tell me what you all think. This is the Elite Ace. I'm signing out.